An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum by Stephen Spender. Discussed along with poetic devices, this lesson gives an explanation of stanza 4 from the textbook Flamingo. It is explained in English. The links to the other videos, that is, stanzas 1, 2, and 3, can be found in the description box. The poem brings out the disparity between the formal education system and the reality of the lives of the poor. It is mere wish fulfillment to think that one can teach children on an empty stomach. The gap between the rich and the poor is a serious problem that affects our society. It is ironic that despite many advancements, an atmosphere of gloominess prevails due to this economic inequality. Theme of the fourth stanza. The final stanza begins on a hopeful note. It is an appeal to the concerned authorities to take necessary measures to change the lives of the slum children. People who have the financial means can introduce these children to the world that can make education more meaningful and relevant for them. Then they would not have a restricted or misguided view of the world. They would enjoy full freedom and a golden future. Lines 25 and 26. Unless governor, inspector, visitor, this map becomes their window. And these windows? The poet begins the stanza by using the word unless. Through this, he points out towards the irresponsible and apathetic attitude of the authorities towards these slum children. He makes an appeal to the government and the public to take suitable measures for the improvement and upliftment of the slum children. He suggests that these children should be given more opportunities and sufficient means to pursue their dreams. If that happens, then the maps on the classroom wall would not be a meaningless, far fetched dream, but the children's vision. They would be able to concentrate on their studies without any worry and would be able to make their aspirations to be an achievable reality. Lines 27 and 28. That upon their lives, like catacombs, break, oh break open, till they break the town. Catacombs refers to underground places used to bury dead people. The classroom windows domineeringly means dominatingly close upon them like suffocating graves. They have restricted all their opportunities and privileges. They must be broken open. Break or break upon is repetition and alliteration that shows urgency to help them escape from there and achieve their dreams. That day is not far when these children will be able to break the barriers that confine them to slums. The poet hopes that the children break the shackles of the slum so that they can come out of their dirty surroundings into an open area of freedom. The poetic devices used here, first one is repetition and alliteration in the same phrase, break or break open, that reflects an urgency to break the windows open. Second one, simile, windows that shut upon their lives, like catacombs. The classroom and the homes in which the slum children live have been compared to underground burial chambers. Lines 29 and 30. And show the children to green fields and make their world run azure on gold sands and let their tongues. Azure means a bright blue color. The poet visualizes that these children will get access to this beautiful world which is full of knowledge and happiness. They should be able to see green fields and the beauty of nature. They should be able to run around freely under the blue sky on golden sand rather than be made to live in the dim slums. Azure, a deep blue color, is a contrast to the foggy lead sky under which they live. Tongues refers to the ability to speak. The poet wants these children to break the shackles of poverty that forces a bleak and dismal existence on them. If they are able to achieve freedom, they would surely have a bright future. This last stanza gives a burst of colors in contrast to the earlier grey shades that the poet has expressed. Green fields and gold sand refer to the color, happiness, nature, and golden opportunities that may come into these children's lives. He advises these children to run azure to experience the rich colors of the blue waves. Lines 31 and 32. Run naked into books, the white and green leaves open. History theirs, whose language is the sun. White leaves refers to books and the world of education, whereas green leaves refers to the world of nature. They symbolize an exposure to a better world which is full of books and beauties of nature. White implies the pages of a book, and the green leaves signify a clean environment and prosperity, also freedom to roam about freely. The sunny, warm sand of the beaches and the bright blue sky will instill a hunger in their minds for knowledge, and they will then absorb all of it. Education would bring economic empowerment to these children. The last line is a very powerful one, which means that the people who make history means very great achievements that will go down in history are those who enjoy freedom. And only after the policy makers have addressed the problem of poverty and malnourishment can we hope to provide education that is empowering in the true sense. The poetic devices used here. The first one is a metaphor. Let their tongues run naked into books means the act of allowing children to go, taste, or experience the variety of life as depicted in the books. Giving these children an experience of the beautiful, bright world outside the depressing confines of the slum. Second one is also a metaphor. White and green leaves signifies learning from the pages of books and from nature. The last one is a device that has been used throughout the poem. Enjambment is when the meaning of the lines become clear only when the part of it in the following line is added to the former one, means that the meaning does not get completed when the line comes to an end. But that was the end of my explanation and the explanation of this entire poem. That was the end of the explanation of stanza 3. If you learned from this video lesson, do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Do press the bell icon, check the description box for the latest updates and keep watching more and more of my videos.